Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Heretic, Shadow of the Serpent Riders on the Black Plague difficulty for the PC. We're also doing all levels with a 1 start, and this is episode 5, mission 9, the Skein of Despair. Let's begin, shall we? Now, a skein is a tangled or complicated arrangement, state, or situation, which describes this level perfectly. Because this first part right here is a maze. Just a straight up maze. Like, this is the most mazy area in the entire game. Let's be real. There are saber claws in this maze, in this Skein of Despair, which we will have to deal with. Maybe with the wand, but we can also just, like, procrastinate in dealing with them, in fact, until later. Because pressing this area will lift you up to where you want to go, but apparently the saber claws want me to face them now rather than later. There's a time bomb here, so I'm going to use it and get hit by the ophidians in the like peanut gallery up there, because there are ophidians up there too, and they want to be judgmental of every single move you make. There are lots of ophidians on this level, in fact, so watch out for them. There's one right here. There's one right there. I got hit, so I'm going to take the quartz flask that I just picked up. Gauntlets of the Necromancer are right here, which are very useful later on, probably. Actually, might use them right now, in fact. Because there's a Tome of Power here, in this northwest corner. And it will lead you to an area with more of these asshole ophidians who will try to shoot you. You can use the tomed up gauntlets on the saber claws. While I don't recommend you use the regular gauntlets on them, you can get away with using the tomed up ones, because you're pretty much invincible with them on, let's be real. Almost. Some enemies might be able to damage past it, but not these guys, and certainly not these guys. So now that I use the tomed up gauntlets up, I'm gonna like run around and grab the Ethereal Crossbow, which is in the northeast corner, I believe. Yeah. And I'm gonna deal with these guys, because these ophidians in this level are a real pain in the ass. They'll do damage to you probably no matter what, because these hallways are so narrow. And can I be real with you guys? I don't really like this level. One of the few levels in Heretic that I don't really like. But anyways, pressing that button here to the east opens up these areas here with the more ophidians, because there are never enough ophidians in this map. More saber claws too, because why not? What you can do is probably go in here to get the yellow key. But when you do, this area with these gargoyles, fire gargoyles, all of them will lower. So deal with the fire gargoyles. You'll get a torch, lesser runes, and some other goodies. And if you baited the ophidians earlier, they might come into this room, so just deal with them. And it's good to deal with them in this room because it's more open. Of course, if you're like me, you might get hit anyways. Anyways, we can go into this room to get the bag of holding and a quartz flask. And going into this room has a dragon claw, and you might notice when you go into this room, you might hear a lowering sound, which is this door. Yeah, going into the door with the dragon claw lowers this area down. And I believe it might have even opened this area too. So this uses the newly found dragon claw to deal with these enemies. You can probably play a hit scan Harry game with them. There's a silver shield here, which will help you in taking punishment from these ophidians, which of course there are plenty of. Do you think this level has enough ophidians? Nah. Like I said, this level, I don't really care for it that much. Too many ophidians for my taste, you know. You gotta have enemies in moderation. And these ones are like bullet sponges, kinda. But you can use some more Phobum, which you can find on the east side with the switch on these ones in particular, because there are a lot of them here, and turning them into chickens makes them easier to deal with, since you'll only need like one crossbow or a few Elven one-shots to kill them with that. There's Wings of Wrath here, which are rather useful later on in this level. There's also an energy orb here, so if you spent up your energy shooting these ophidians, there's more of it. Now going down here, you can kill these ophidians. Go into this flickering area to get the Hell Staff. Good weapon to have. And also over here is a Ring of Invincibility, which is also a good item to have. Now, walking around here, you'll see certain things, including this quartz flask, which we didn't get earlier. You might also notice this area, which we'll get to very shortly after we deal with this area, which has more ophidians, because more ophidians makes a better map. Am I right? Am I right? Don't you just like ophidians? Don't you like how much damage they take before they go down? Place time bombs there. It'll soften them up for you. And use the Hell Staff that you found in the southwest area. Just be persistent. You can use this torch here because it's a dark area. But yeah, the torch was with the fire gargoyles. And it's useful to use here since it's a dark area and it flickers sometimes. And that could be annoying on the eyes, at least for me. So just keep spamming that Hell Staff, and if you get hit by projectiles, you can try to dodge more of them, or just use the quartz flask to try to negate whatever effects they have on you. But thankfully, the Saber Claws usually drop lesser runes. Never a bad thing to have. There's another area here with more ophidians, because more ophidians is good. No ophidians bad. You can use the Dragon Claw on them. Play Skein Heretic, because this isn't an area with a ton of them. This area just has the Ethereal Crossbow, which you grabbed from earlier by doing this strafe run. Now I hope you can do strafe runs, because you'll need to get that crossbow. But what we're going to do now that we fell is go into here and clear out this maze of Saber Claws. You can use the crossbow or your Dragon Claw, it doesn't matter as long as you don't let them get close to you. If you lose any health, it's okay, because there are crystal vials in these caveats right here. Or these little holes. So just keep using the whatever weapon of choice you wish. I use the crossbow myself. There's an area here that's L-shaped that has a chaos device, just in case you want to return to the maze, because going to the maze is good, right? You want to go back to this maze because there's so much fun to be had here. And just in case you get lost though, just find the area with the blue key and you'll find the wall with the trident on it. But I believe that's all the enemies here, and we are 8 minutes into this map and I'm only halfway done. Yeah. But going down here, on this side, the northwest, I believe, will take you to maybe the green key. But going down here early can get you some lesser runes, whether they're dropped by the Saber Claws or just there all along. So I'm going to clear this area out in advance if it isn't the yellow key area. I think it isn't. Yeah, it isn't. So you got some lesser runes out of it, even if you spend them. Yeah, spend lesser runes to make lesser runes. Yeah, anyways, you can probably use the Wings of Wrath to fly over these things, but I'm gonna do it the hard way and just grab all the goodies, because there are plenty of them here. Just run across and use the momentum to get across these areas. You might not be able to get across all of them, but hey, them's the breaks. So here's the area where the yellow key is, or yellow key door. So let's clear out this area with all these assholes here, saber claws, and you'll be alright. But opening this door has a admittedly cool looking area with the lava falls coming down here. Almost looks like a forge of sorts. Or it gives me like Iron Forge vibes from World of Warcraft. But yeah, clear this area out with whatever weapon you want to use. I'm going to just spam the Hell Staff, because why not? You might have heard a familiar sound, but we'll deal with that familiar sound later. Just pick up the lesser runes, whether they're dropped by the Saber Claws or the or been there all along. Yeah, you want to go up here to press this switch right here. When you do, this area with the Iron Lich will lower. That's the one who's been making this sound. What you can do is circle strafe around them, which will deal with them rather easily. Now watch out when you go up into this area, because when you do, this area will lower with more ophidians, because more ophidians are good. Never enough ophidians on this map. This map needs more ophidians, I think. That's the only thing that can make this map even better. So just circle strafe around them too. They probably won't be able to hit you as long as you can do it like reliably and consistently. I have a wireless mouse on me right now because the other mouse I was using for most of these videos decided to screw up. And I nearly got killed by that because I got hung up by the architecture, because this mouse is very like stingy with its movement, and you need to have like more precise movement with the mouse if you want to like circle strafe properly. Anyways, we're done with this area. We used up some quartz flask from it, but that's okay because we want to go to the green key door, which will have more goodies in it, I assure you. But right now we just want to get to it. But since we cleared it out earlier, that'll make our lives a bit easier, so we don't have to deal with the saber claws now, because we dealt with them earlier. Now opening the green door will reveal this area with several Disciples of D'Sparil. I'm just going to use the Ring of Invincibility and a Wings of Wrath since I fell into the hole, and I'm just going to deal with them this way. In fact, I can time bomb these ones. Now you can use the Chaos, or not the Chaos Device, the Ethereal Crossbow on them, or the Dragon Claw. Yeah, watch out, because the Ring of Invincibility doesn't last forever. In fact, it lasts very short. Just watch out for the Disciples and their, like, purple fuckery. I think this is the only place where they are a real threat. I think there's more of them in the level, but, yeah. Using Wings of Wrath is a good idea here, because pressing this will lower an area with Iron Liches. And what you want to do is turn on the Shadow Sphere and use the whatever weapon you want. In fact, just keep circle strafing around them. Try not to get hit by the flames, of course, or fall into the lava either. If you didn't use the Ring of Invulnerability on the Disciples, it's a good idea to use them here, because these guys will give you hell. And they're kind of annoying to deal with because these places raise and lower repeatedly. But they are hiding things, and you want to get on these areas if you want to get them. If you run out of the Wings of Wrath, you can probably get onto them the hard way. But I'm going to try to kill them before the wings run out. At least try to. This one had a claw orb. Nothing too special, but this one has a Tome of Power, and this one has another Wings of Wrath pickup, which I was able to get just in the nick of time. Now, you could fly down there and pick up more quartz flasks, or not quartz flasks, crystal vials, but that might not be advised. This area has closed up, so what you can probably do is, if you got the chaos device in the maze, you can probably just use that, but there might be a switch here that I missed. And if not, you can just fly through here. Oh yeah, this part is the one that opens it up. But if you don't want to do it, you can just use the chaos device. But since we have the blue key, we can now go through the blue door. If you want, you could double check these areas for pickups. This is what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so you can go in here, open this door up, and be greeted by fire gargoyles. You might notice the spine texture, which opens up to this. And it has a Phoenix Rod and Saber Claws when you open up, or rather grab the Phoenix Rod. So watch out for them. And there's a switch here which opens up more areas. But, well, keep your eye out for this. This isn't a secret, because I assume the map designers knew you knew about that. But yeah, pressing that button, I believe, opens this part up of the map with these disciples, and there's another symmetrical part which has more disciples in the similar premise. What you can do is probably use the hit scan Harry trick on them, or just tome up the damn Dragon Claw or the wand, deal with them faster. Probably not the Dragon Claw, because it's more suited for open spaces. But when you go into this area, there's an Enchanted Shield here, and more disciples, and a teleporter here, which will take you to where you were with the ophidians earlier. So you can just chaos device back. Which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab more ammo, more crystal vials too. Deal with the fire gargoyles here. They all decide to fly here. And if you get any damage, you can use the crystal vial. Now I got a Morphoben from the Lich. I don't know if you guys will get the same thing. And it only got one of them, because the one disciple decided to body block it. Well, that's okay. You can play the hit scan Harry game with them. You still have Dragon Claw ammo. Or have them wand ammo. And you can whittle down these guys too, because there are a lot of fire gargoyles here. In fact, you can probably use a time bomb, if you still have any. There's another disciple here, and another one here. This portal, I believe, will take you to the same place that it did before with the other one. But yeah, now that these areas are done, you can go to here and open this door up to see these gargoyles, deal with them. And I believe that is most of the enemies. There's one more left. Now where the enemy is, it's probably a stray gargoyle. We can double check the maze, in fact. Yeah, stray gargoyle. But yeah, we got all the items, and there were no secrets on this level. Well, we didn't get all the items, but we got all the kills. We might have gotten all the items, but I doubt it. But that was the Skein of Despair. Hey, we did get all the items. How about that? That quartz flask made all the difference. Anyways, that map is confusing as hell. And it has no secrets, since the map itself is a secret, I guess. Anyways, now that we're done with this map, we can go to E5M4, which is Courtyard, which we will do in the next video. But until then, toodaloo.